Good evening and welcome to the Cardinal Way for Men Live. My name is Ed Cardinal. Most people see me as a vibrant, healthy, now 6-year-old after last Thursday celebrated my 60th birthday. But that wasn't always the case. You see, growing up, I had a lot of allergies. I was sick a lot of upper respiratory infections. And I really noticed a change and shift in my health when I began incorporating supplementation, whole food supplementation, herbal supplementation. Unfortunately, even those who have the best of diets are going to have nutritional gaps. You see, the soil in our country is not at the standards that it used to be because of agricultural methods, the use of fertilizers, and all sorts of chemicals to keep the bugs away, which gets into our food source. We eat it and it's really bad for us. Also, the time it takes to transport food, store it, it's going to lose its nutritional value through that time. That's why it's best to support your local organic farmers, which we do. So the reasons why you want to fill in those nutritional gaps with whole food and herbal supplementation is for your health and wellness, to improve your and increase your immune response, so decrease illnesses. And where our country is lacking the most in those deficiencies would be fruits and vegetables, legumes, and healthy oils and whole grains. Unfortunately, this industry is not regulated. The FDA does not regulate it. It has something to say about labeling and guidelines and packaging, and occasionally they'll do some auditing of supplements and herbal supplements. And when they do those audits, I heard this alarming statistic that 70% of the companies that were audited had partial or major non-compliance violations. So that you have to be careful about what you're purchasing and what you're taking. When you look at a label of a company that you're thinking about using, see if it says manufactured for or manufactured by. So if it's manufactured by, that means that that company is manufacturing and creating their own product. So you want to make sure it's a reputable source and a whole food herbal source. So at the very least, you should be taking a multivitamin, probiotic, which is going to help improve the gut biome, which is actually very much connected to our immune response, our immune health, and our digestive health. Vitamin D, I've seen studies that show that almost everyone in the United States is vitamin D deficient. And we can get that from sunlight, but when you're using sunblock, you're inhibiting that ability for vitamin D to come into the body. When you do purchase vitamin D, make sure it is also combined with vitamin K2. That's going to help the vitamin D get into the bones. A couple years ago, I asked my physician during my yearly checkup to see what my vitamin D levels were, because I had a sense living in the Northeast when I did. During the winters, I would sort of feel the shift from summer to fall and into winter, where my energy level would drop. And I had a feeling that my vitamin D levels were low, so I had them tested, and sure enough, they were low. So I started supplementing with a great source of vitamin D3, and I was taking 10,000 IUs. I retested 6 months later and found that actually I was now too high, so I needed to drop down how much I was taking, so back down to the 5,000 IU. So supplementation does work in increasing your vitamin D levels. So I use two companies in particular that I have researched and been using for many, many years. They've been around for both of them over 40 years now. One of them actually grows their own products, organic farm. The other one handpicks their sources of herbs, and it's created by a master herbalist who is the founder of the company. If you'd like the name of those companies, please personal message me, and I'd be happy to give you the information about those companies, and then how to order. And we can also talk a little bit more about what you might want to order, and what I'm using in my own healthy lifestyle regime. Hope this was helpful, and until you see me again, be well. Take care. Bye-bye.